not in the camera.
It's not. All right. Recording. We are, well, not live, but here we go. You guys, welcome back. We're here once again with another episode of the Table Talks podcast. This is number 3. What's 3 in Spanish?
Tres.
I forgot. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's wild.
But look, man, we back to talk about what's going on. Whatever ends up coming up. But definitely, the story and opening up. But I'm gonna give my nigga, the guest opportunity to introduce himself. That we got on with us today. Only he's not distracted.
What it do? Real? Can you say? Do y'all say the? No, can't say. I'm gonna just say.
We say nigga.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, all right, man. Yeah, all right, yeah. All right. Real shit. Go at me. Yeah, don't add me. Don't do that. I'm here though. What it do? Real nigga. Yeah. All right, yeah, y'all go ahead.
You gonna say your name?
Yeah, you never say who you was.
Oh, I'm Davon. For all y'all that don't know, real nigga shit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
My nigga introduced himself like an upcoming rapper.
Go.
That's cool.
Hey.
Oh, who next?
So y'all ready?
It don't matter who go next.
All right, no, Ryan, he want to hit his line, so I'm gonna go. All right, hello, hi, how are y'all doing? This is Samuel. Let's have a great time. Nice table talk.
So.
All right.
TT.
Go ahead, Ryan.
You ain't got nothing to say this time, Neil. You got
This man doing the mannequin job.
Right. All right, for sure. Tootie, your turn.
All right. Already over.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit, well, that. Let's get into it then. Come on.
All right, he ain't gonna introduce himself.
Ryan got something he want to say. He just ain't say it.
And they say the greatest for last.
Yeah.
Iran. 1/3 of greatness called Table Slappin Funny. Y'all subscribe and hit the bell to be notified gang. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're listening on something else, then whatever you got to do there. I
don't
know.
Follow.
Yeah. Follow. Give us 5 stars. We ain't on Apple Podcasts, but I'm just
not yet. That's to come though. That's to come. But we are on Spotify and Google Podcasts. That's cool. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. Last time we got together and talked, I know we were talking about just the stuff that was going on, dealing with the Black Lives Matter movement and what happened. So I do want to open up with some good news because literally, probably right after we did the podcast, this came out that all 4 officers, as soon as it comes up, hopefully it does it right. All 4 officers that were involved in the crime against George Floyd have been charged. And this dude, I want to put the picture on here because I want y'all to see this ugly ass nigga, right? So we can talk about him, right? This nigga, his charge was up to 2nd-degree murder, which is cool, right? Because where he was now, I mean, he could have did basically little time. And 2nd degree, I think they're probably going to end up staying there because it's kind of hard at this point for them to prove.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to give him 1st degree.
Yeah, because 1st degree is premeditated. They wouldn't be able to prove that, so they got to go with 2nd degree. And the other officers got charged with assisting a murder, something like that. I'm not sure the charge, but yeah, it took a long time, a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I will consider this a very small victory. That's how I feel about it. One thing for them to be charged, but a conviction is a completely different story. That's basically my thoughts on it. I don't know if anybody else has something they want to input. Hopefully we see justice. That's what I'm looking forward to. Definitely want to open up with this because fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I don't really have too much to add to it, but I'm just glad that something's actually being done about it. They're getting treated how they're supposed to. No privileges is involved or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Finally.
Right.
And I could be wrong, so don't quote me, but aren't they giving the case to a black judge?
I want to say that they said that at first, yeah. Like they announced that like a little while ago, I think. Unless you saw something recently. But here's the thing that I'll say with that. You know, everybody who you know, black ain't for us at the same time. So
Right.
Yeah.
you know, hopefully, you know, it don't be like the Amber Geiger situation where she was hugging her and giving her the Bible and shit and, you know, comforting her. Yeah, that was, oh my God, that was bullshit.
Yeah. True.
It's a step in the right direction for sure. Like, I feel like they gotta make an example out of this because like people are like fed up. But anyway, I don't already talk. You got something that you want to add, bro?
I mean, I'm just glad, like you said, they getting, you know, some kind of justice because, I mean, this shit got to stop at some point. And if it's, you know, is this serious now? It's been serious for as long as this shit been going on, you know, well, not just George Floyd, but, you know, Breonna Taylor and others,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
I pray for their families and shit. Like I hope they, you know, getting through this the best way they can. I hope they see this as a, you know, some kind of victory. Because I mean, this shit just getting out of control, bro. Like, who knows what this world coming to now?
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was gonna walk away, man. I thought it wasn't looking good.
Isn't it's like the same thing going on with the dudes that killed. What's his name? His name starts with an A. The black guy that was running.
You talking about Ahmaud Arbery?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they've already been
charging everybody
Yeah.
like everybody with his murder.
Yeah, they charged.
Yeah, the guy that you talking about, the guy that filmed it too and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't that recently brought up or something like that? Okay.
They charged all three of them. So hopefully, you know, the trial go like it needs to go because there's actually been more evidence. I don't know if y'all saw this that came out. I guess was being withheld for whatever reason.
You know what it was?
It was one of the dudes that actually like killed him and shot him. Like stood over Ahmaud Arbery like while he was dead and called him a fucking nigger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that even adds more to like the racial motivation.
Right.
You know? So of course they're gonna use that in the case. Yeah, I know. So
hate crime.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
So if these people get off, man, they got the best defense in the nation. That's all I'm saying. You know, speaking of Breonna Taylor, because I saw D brought it up. I saw that they actually reopened her case.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today.
That's crazy because we just talked about it, you know, about like learning more about the details. Because it's crazy because apparently she was like asleep.
Mm-hmm.
She was asleep in her house and they shot her 8 times. So,
yeah, they recently passed the bill saying
for what though? Why would you shoot somebody sleeping?
It was apparently it was some suspect that they were looking for that the police already had in custody, and they weren't even dressed like in uniform. Their cars wasn't even marked. They pull up on this place where someone was suspected. You know, her boyfriend at the time, I think that's what they said. You know, to him it's just intruders in his house. So he shot. They shot back. They shot 22 times, and she ended up getting hit 8 times. Yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, they didn't announce themselves or anything.
Nothing.
They I think they just recently passed a bill where but if like officers do that, they get charged for like a hate crime or something. I don't know. It's something. I have to look at it again. But yeah, they can no longer do that shit. Which I don't even know why they would do that in the first place. But
I was about to say they shouldn't be doing that in the first place.
I agree. But yeah, man, definitely had to open up with that. And we'll just see. We'll be following up with this for sure on the Table Talks podcast. It's just the state of America right now. Y'all saw the name of the last one. It's just where we are. So moving on. Another thing, and I'm picking out one particular example. Now, we all can come together and like, really discuss like in like detail about, the stuff that's going on. But this was what really stuck out to me. Now, I know you guys have been seeing it on social media and stuff. A lot of companies have came out in support of like, Black Lives Matter and
Yes.
social injustices and stuff like that. I'll just name some that I'm thinking
They're
of.
trying not to get burned down.
Exactly. Obviously, it's
They
obviously.
trying to do a lot.
But some ones that stuck out to me was like the streaming service Amazon Music donated. I know Michael Jordan, his brand recently donated.
Which shocked me.
Bank of America, but they gave $1 billion.
Billion.
No, they did.
Yeah.
They gave $1 billion.
Bank of America. Yeah, them niggas
That was today?
That was a couple days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, they put up $1 billion. They put up $1 billion. Fucking the Pokemon company. Them niggas put up $400,000.
Lord.
Yeah, like it's overwhelming response from companies and stuff like that. And those are just the ones like I could think of off the top of my head. It's a lot more for sure. I just want to make sure I talked about like the important ones and stuff, but even outside of that, the one that always games and stuff, state
The deal.
got people in other countries support it and stuff like that coming together. You got the NFL saying that we condemn racism, systematic oppression of Black people.
Should have been doing that when
Right.
80% of the people in your league, probably even more, are of the minority. So
I'm pretty sure there's more.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's more.
They really tried it. And people are calling them out on it as they should. Because
Well, after the Drew Brees thing, they had to get behind it, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
They had to jump on it, because if they would have never said nothing about that, then that would just go and spill over and just be a never-ending thing, and that's gonna be more publicity that they don't want, that they don't need. Just like the Ray Rice situation and all that. Like, they don't have a good history with dealing with stuff like that.
They gotta clean it up, man.
it's just, I ain't even gonna say, because when you dealing with that, man, people's stuff gonna happen. It's just this dude right here that's on the screen, Roger Goodell. He's horrible at giving punishments, because it seems like stuff don't be even and it don't be fair. Like somebody could do something and somebody can get a lifetime ban, and somebody else could do something that's like the same or whatever, and they don't get as much trouble. Like, for example, like, I don't know if y'all, Davon probably know, because me and Davon, we watch football though. But Davon, you remember Justin Blackman or whatever?
You talking
The
about
wide receiver?
Yeah, the receiver from Oklahoma State.
He done got like, well, he probably could be able to come back now, because they said they're gonna stop. I think, did the NFL
he
say
got charged with something?
Yeah, but
he
got like permaban from NFL for like
wait, for real?
marijuana.
I thought that was Alden Smith.
Well, Alden Smith, he about to come back because he signed with the Cowboys.
He got reinstated recently, but he had got banned too.
Yeah, he got permaban for like marijuana, and I think he only got caught like, I'm saying only, I don't know how many chances a person should get, but I think he got caught like twice. And like, friggin', we know, Josh Gordon, this man got called weed like 6-7 times, and they steady letting him come back just because he's a premier talent in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, because they can make money off him.
I know about Josh Gordon. I know about.
That's why, like, people just don't respect Roger Goodell. He's like, he's not a good league owner. He's probably the worst league owner in sports. Like
in major sports, he's definitely the worst.
NFL has really like fallen since he's became the commissioner of the NFL or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I forgot who was before him. Wasn't it a black dude with glasses or something like that? I believe.
I can't really remember, but he was better than him.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't have glasses.
But that was, I just want to say that real quick. But
that's a good point. And I didn't even think of it on that end. A lot of it comes from leadership. I mean, it's not even just leadership just in general has been a problem. I mean, we're lacking leadership in the country, and we lacking leadership, the NFL is as well too. I mean, these niggas they really don't. They just standing for what's popular to stand for. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga.
So you don't think anything's genuine coming from these companies?
You never know. Like all you could do is just take the support and be happy that you're getting it, especially if they're giving you finance and stuff. But I'm
happy about it. That shit's cool with me.
Yeah, I'm happy about it too. But you know, it's always gonna be a little bit of skepticism when somebody like literally got blackballed and like lost their job because of this, and it's just like it took all of this for people to start waking up. So like the thing I'm thinking about it is, and y'all can put your thoughts on this too. Like, do y'all really think that we witnessing like the world changing?
Son, I asked several people this already. Like this shit's crazy. It seems so like it's not really happening. Like this is all like a big ass dream.
It's like a movie.
Like I'm thinking like right now like from here we're probably like 5 months later, like how is the world going to be? You know, with all this going down, like are they really going to start like changing? Are we really going to start changing as a country?
Dude, it's like
it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Right, exactly.
Because like we see people supporting and stuff and donating and all that. The only way we could say that it is changing, because it's in the moment, so we don't know if it's actually gonna change.
Exactly.
But like Sam said, like by the end of this year, or like by this time next year, are these places like police departments and sports places gonna be implementing stuff that help stuff like this not happen?
Right.
So,
like honestly, I just hope it's not a temporary thing, like because people are rioting.
Yeah, it get your hopes up, and then as soon as the niggas stop breaking shit, they're like, "Well, let's go back to what we were doing."
Back to reality.
Stupid. But it's just crazy, like seeing all this going on, and it's so, dude, it's everywhere. Cause like, look, my brother, he was playing Call of Duty earlier, and I got the full version of Call of Duty, huh, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was popping up. We were just on Call of Duty like before we got here. That's what we were doing.
Like there's a Black Lives Matter message or whatever. Like,
they got it on 2K too.
Yeah, like
they got shirts and shit. Yeah, they got it's free. You go to the with the swag shop. Yeah, you go to swag or whatever. And,
wow.
They got it. Whatever. Like they got the I Can't Breathe shirt, the Black Lives Matter shirt.
How about that bit called like 15,000 VC?
All of them free.
Okay.
I about to say they should be free.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you never know, boy.
They got that one on there too.
I'm about to say, let me find out 2K.
Everybody got that been on. They had buku people with that shit on.
I had went against the Black Lives Matter movement on accident because I had it was an accident. It was an accident because I had forgot that we was doing Blackout Tuesday, but I was all in Walmart Tuesday. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot. I was like, damn, we supposed to be only shopping with black-owned businesses. It's too late now to check out.
But Walmart got them coins, boy.
They did. They got all 43 of them dollars.
Tuesday shit. What that Tuesday? I don't even know, bro. I just know.
So I might have been on Walmart on Tuesday.
The next day, and all y'all.
I had forgot.
Everybody was just posting like a blackout on Tuesday. They was doing on social media too. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I went on. I think I just missed it. I went to the store Monday, so I'm good. Shit. But I'm gonna stop the share real quick. And for the next thing we're gonna talk about goes along with what we were just saying. With the NFL and stuff like that. There's two different people. One of them is definitely a bigger figure than the other, more recognizable or whatever. We'll start with the one that we were kind of getting into. But I'm just going to play the audio just because I know the video stuff be tripping or whatever. So we'll be able to hear it. It's like a 2-minute clip talking about, the Drew Brees thing or whatever. So, the stuff that he said and, that's got people mad right now. We could discuss in detail because it goes along with what we were just talking about. So, okay, cool. Got to sing is a video from CBS Miami. And here we go. David here.
Quarterback Drew Brees is apologizing for what he now calls insensitive comments about players kneeling during them to protest social injustice. CBS 4 Steve Goldstein is live in the newsroom with what he is saying now. Steve?
Well, Jim, you know, Drew Brees has always been known as a good guy in the sports world, socially aware and active in the community. Well, that changed for him in a split second yesterday after that.
Well, I will never agree with anybody disrespecting the flag of the United States of America or our country. Let me just tell you what I see or what I feel when the national anthem is played and when I look at the flag of the United States. I envision my two grandfathers who fought for this country during World War II.
That was New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees on Yahoo, commenting about NFL players taking a knee during the national anthem in protest. The reaction from teammate Malcolm Jenkins, strong, to say the least.
We're done asking, Drew. And people who share your sentiments, who express those, and push them throughout the world, the airways, are the problem. And it's unfortunate because I considered you a friend. I looked up to you. You're somebody who I had a great deal of respect for.
Brees today taking in all that backlash. He took to Instagram to apologize, stating, "I have always been an ally, never an enemy. I am sick about the way my comments were perceived. I should do less talking and more listening. And I am very sorry, and I ask for your forgiveness." Another teammate, Demario Davis, was welcoming of Brees' apology.
And for him to admit that he was wrong and say, you know what, I can do better and I will do better. I think that is a leadership at its finest. That's not easy to come out and admit when you're wrong.
Now, Saints head coach Sean Payton weighed in. He praised Davis's response, calling him a special man, and the coach stated change is coming. An ongoing situation inside the New Orleans Saints team and ongoing everywhere, for that matter. Live in the newsroom, Steve Goldstein.
All right, Steve Goldstein. Appreciate you.
Damn.
That's
crazy.
You sound like you want to go ahead and say what you got. What's on your mind?
Well, no, I was just saying that's crazy. Like everybody, it sounds like everybody on the team got a different perspective of how that shit is. Like you just said, you saw Malcolm Jenkins' perspective from that shit, and then you saw Demario Davis' perspective. So basically, that team gonna be divided, and everybody ain't gonna look at Drew the same now because of that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah. How would y'all think they could recover, like as far as like team chemistry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they can.
I don't know.
He already said this back in 2016. He just reiterated.
That's when it was about. Yeah,
he just reiterated his stance on it. You know, and so that's pretty much it. And I guess I know why he would apologize now instead of back then. Because I guess now he got way more backlash because stuff is like way more amplified.
I was just. I'm sorry.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you go, Sam. I'm just say this real quick. That's going back on what like Sam was talking about earlier. We were talking about like the support of Black Lives Matter and all stuff like that. Like, do you think it's really genuine, or do you think he was just doing damage control? I really don't know. I've never looked at Drew Brees as a bad person, you know. Mm-hmm. But what I'm gonna say is, just because he doesn't agree with something doesn't mean, like he said, doesn't mean he's an enemy. Because he just feel like they disrespecting the flag because that's pretty much everybody who got a problem with that is they got people that they care about, they looked up to that were part of the military. Even though it's not about the military, but it's hard to reprogram somebody's mind to think a different way. That's pretty much it. And at the same time, if we talking about equality, it's not always equality of people who don't look the same way as you. We gotta respect people who don't think the same way as you. That's equality too. Yep. That man just feel like people disrespecting the flag, and he said he don't agree with that. That's all it is. But people making it, I guess, bigger than what it is, because when people hear that, they think that he's mad at the protesters and all that, which that's nothing to do with what he said. They asked him about national anthem protests and would he do it and stuff like that, and he just said he just still don't agree with that. And that's all it is, really. But people feel some type of way because of what's going on right now. And that's the thing about it. So, and Davon, to what you were saying, we didn't really get Denario Davis's perspective of it. He was just complimenting him that he apologized. And Michael Thomas accepted his apology too. I don't know if Malcolm Jenkins did. I know those are the three. It might have been another person on the scene that came out and said something about it. But like I said,
Kamara.
Kamara. I feel like they could all get back because, like I said, that's how he felt in 2016. That's how he feel now. He apologized. You could either take it and I take it, but at the end of the day, he drew Brees. So Saints are gonna pick him before they pick you, even if he only got one more year left in his NFL career. They feel like they could win a championship and make money with him and without you than the other way around. So that's all I gotta say about the subject.
Okay. I really forgot what I was about to say, but when you were talking about team chemistry and how he said something about he said what he said in 2016. I don't know. I feel like now it's like the whole situation is different though. Like, like we're seeing progress. Like I don't know. I feel like niggas ain't gonna be too quick to forgive. You know what I'm saying? Now, than like back then.
Well, like I said, I know Demario Davis and Michael Thomas. They said they accept his apology.
That's two people though. Out of how many on the team?
Four. Well, four people that then came out and said something public. We don't know how everybody else is feeling.
Out of the people that actually said something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just the timing couldn't have been any worse.
It was just
exactly.
Right.
It was just a time, but he was set up because it ain't like he just came out and was like, "Hey," he was. They asked him a question.
You don't think they give him the questions ahead of time before the interviews?
Sometimes, I mean, it'll probably be harder now because we're not doing in-person interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I mean, people got phones. You can email addresses.
I know he. One thing is Drew Brees got his
good. Like to shoot that nigga in Texas. So
it ain't hard.
Yeah. He got his PR team working hard as fuck right now. That's all.
Oh,
yeah, I
bet. They cleaned it up real good. Who the person who told him to do this or whatever, he got a little bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Had to.
Well, when they saw after that Yahoo interview went live and shit like that, I bet you his PR team was just in the office just shit.
As soon as he said this shit.
Fuck. Get Drew on the phone. Get Drew on the phone.
That nigga been nonstop apologizing.
That nigga released full apologies in like 6 hours.
What? For real.
And again, I am sorry.
Everybody knows. Like,
yeah, that's really what
everybody to know. Everybody.
My nigga typed it out. That nigga, he had a typed out apology. It was like 500 words long and shit. Nigga came back 6 hours later. Hey, look, I'm really sorry. I don't think y'all heard me. I'm so sorry. Like, please forgive me. Please.
Yeah, my nigga walk outside. He got dogs looking at him different and shit. Like,
like this nigga really said that shit or whatever. That's crazy. Like,
nigga don't even look at him and say, "I'm really sorry." Like, I'm really,
yeah, but like I said, I don't see it as much of a big deal as other people see it because that's just. If I'm keeping an eye on, that's just how white people are about their flags. Because we know it got white people who got a rebel flag tatted on their chest, and they might love black people, but that's just them. That's how white people are with their flags, man.
They go hard behind that motherfucking flag. I think the flag, like you're saying, it has a different representation and meaning. The symbol means something different for us as opposed to them.
Right.
For them, it's everything. For us, it's just like, oh man, some niggas just decided to get together and paint some shit, red and white, and put some stars on that motherfucker. For them, it's patriotism, freedom, life, love, pursuit of happiness.
Our history.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Stupid.
whatever white people see American flag, all the niggas hears is like nature in the background.
A fucking eagle flying through the
sky. Oh man. See, we part of the problem. We racist.
Man, we ain't I'm just saying, man, we ain't hurt nobody with what we saying. It's just talk.
I hope we ain't hurting nobody with what we saying.
If we are, they're gonna eat our ass up in the comments. I just don't think it's funny when you.
I better come over here with that bullshit.
I will personally get in there on my personal Gmail account and curse a nigga out.
You people are just so rude.
What you mean, you people?
Right.
That's what we talking about, man. But yeah, boy, them niggas be going hard behind the flag. Yo, it's disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. Boy, shut the fuck up. Like, be hurt, boy. But yeah, so go figure it out. Thanks, fans. We just for the ones that are fans.
I'm so ready for the NFL season. I want to see how they're gonna be.
They gonna
the first game.
If they able to, they're gonna be in that dome hollering who that.
The first game, bro. The first game. The versus the Bucks. Come on, bro. That game about to be so much bigger now. They might have to switch that bit. They might have to switch that bit to Sunday night. That's how big that bit gonna be now. Like that bit gonna be so fucking important now. Bro. Like they gonna have to press like a motherfucker at that damn game. You already know Tom Brady and them gonna be in that bitch. Nah, they got this shit with Drew and them, bro.
I don't know. I mean, Corona's still a thing. Corona is still a thing.
We opening back up though. We just did.
All the way? All the way?
We on phase 2. Phase 2 is today.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it started like a couple days ago.
Phase 2?
Like
bars and salons and bowling alleys and gyms and stuff. Yeah. And swimming pools.
I don't get how. I don't know.
No, but they still wanted to practice social distancing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get that. Like, how you going like, what's the point of opening the phases? Like just certain things.
The phases are certain things in certain capacities. Like, I think phase one, between 30 to 50%, and I think phase 2 does it up to like 70, 75%, something like that.
Yeah,
it jumps up that much.
I'm not sure.
I know. During phase 1, like the restaurants, they could only have like 25% of what.
I thought they could do 50. So I don't know.
Yeah, in phase 1, that's when we got
the places I go. They still be the same because I don't go to restaurants, so I don't. niggas be in Walmart deep.
So what? So I was in there yesterday. Oh my god, there was so many people.
Well, yeah, phase 1 is also when we got the first Iron Man. And,
all right.
All right. Next subject.
But yeah, so the next subject is rapper.
R.I.P. Iron Man, bro.
Spoiler. I'm playing. If you ain't seen it by now.
Well, if you ain't seen that shit by now,
I'm about to say spoiler.
You're not a fan.
Nigga had all
watching this shit. You don't need to be exactly. But you don't need to be watching this shit.
But so recently, somebody, because everybody just get canceled. If we literally could do a podcast.
They get cancer.
Canceled.
Oh, who got cancer?
Lord. Anyway, so we literally probably could do a whole podcast about niggas that's getting canceled or whatever, right? So recently, Trina and Trick Daddy got into it on the air about like their views about like what's going on, like the protests and stuff like that. And Trina made some comments about some protesters that a lot of people didn't, become too fond of. I'm not sure at what point it said in this clip or whatever, but if it goes on too long, I'll just cut it. But
I know that nigga Trick Daddy, he was trying so hard to clean up for Trina, but she just kept going.
She just kept going. You know what I'm saying? It's the bad.
That man Trick Daddy was struggling. Because she's an animal.
Because she's a female, and they go off emotion. They don't think logically.
They don't.
She's an animal.
That nigga Trick Daddy was thinking about his bottom line, and she just was trying to make a point. Like, bitch would really be saying stuff just to prove a point. There was no art. Anyway, I'm gonna just play the audio there.
I gotta hit it. I ain't hit it.
Yeah, hold on. Here we go. Hopefully.
Wow. If you get the right part,
that's how I keep everybody off the street. These animals off the street that are running around in Miami-Dade County acting like they have escaped from a zoo. Lock them up at 5 p.m. so the streets can be nice and clean. That's how I feel.
But what the streets got to do with the people's lives? You got money.
We're not talking about the lives. We're not talking about money. We're not talking about the lives. We're not talking about that.
You got money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
These people got to go to work. Mm-hmm. These people been on lockdown.
I've been on lockdown too. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You've been on lockdown.
I've been on lockdown just like them.
Yeah. These people.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
a lot of people don't have jobs. I agree with that. Mm-hmm.
And they're about to lose their mind.
We're all about to lose our mind.
And just because one person.
They run. So today their minds are all back. Everybody's minds is back today good? Because the weekend it was they back good okay today?
They mind. One day ain't gonna get their mind clear. But it'll help.
Oh, okay.
You gotta start somewhere.
Okay. That's cool.
You gotta start somewhere.
And that means tear up city? That means tear up city?
Ain't nobody tear up no city.
That means tear up. That means run through and tear up our stores and burn down our stuff and break in our stores and go and tear up Bayside Marketplace. My friend's shop that has a son and a kid to take care of her family. You go demolish the shop for something?
It's always personal with you.
It's definitely personal. It's definitely personal because I feel like at the end of the day,
your friend got insurance.
She got insurance, but she also been locked down for 60 days, also like us, and she also don't have money like me. So I don't approve of it. Period.
Okay.
I don't approve of it. Period.
I don't either.
Because you don't want nobody burning down Sundays. Let's be very clear. Okay, and you have insurance.
But let me tell you this.
You don't want to be snapped back for ribs and collard greens. Let's be very clear. Yeah.
Bring back.
We can't bring back anything. We can't bring back nobody's lives that has been taken away, whether it was from the police or in the hands of another civilian. We cannot bring them back. We cannot.
Okay.
We cannot bring them back. You cannot pump life back into them at all. I can't bring back my little brother's life. His life was taken by the hands of a man, a black man. I can't bring his life back. So what are you saying? Let's be back. Because I'm ready today. Today, I'm ready today. I am ready today, Miami. Today is the day. That's what we're talking about. Yes, I'm ready today.
All right. Now, we're not talking about that.
We're talking about it. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. Y'all always sweep that under the rug and then y'all want to make something else. We're going to talk about it all today. Yeah.
We're talking about black lives.
All right. The black lives that matter, right? The same black lives that are taken from the hands of other black people. Those matter too, huh? All right.
I wouldn't. Yeah. What I won't do. I would not compare. You
ain't gotta compare it. You ain't gotta compare it. I'm living in the life of it. It's no comparison. I feel the same way. It's no exception. A life is a life. Period. A life is a life. No matter how it was taken, whether it was a car accident, whether it was from a police, whether it was from the hands of another black man, a life was taken. Simple.
I gotta get it. All right. I'm glad you said period.
Trick. Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin has been arrested and charged with third-degree murder and manslaughter. Okay, third-degree murder means a homicide committed with the intention of causing bodily harm but not necessarily death. If convicted, he could get 25 years in prison or a murder charge up to 10 years in prison for manslaughter. And that's supposed to justify everything, right? Like, are you going to put him in a death chair? Because otherwise, all the rest of the stuff y'all doing don't make sense to me. That's what I'm saying. Now, I have so much to say, Miami. I am fired up. I am pissed off, and I am ready today. So
be careful.
That's it. I don't have to be careful what I say. I'm a grown person, and I'm not contradicting myself at all. I know what I want to say. I have everything I want to say, and not you and nobody else ain't gonna tell me how to say it. This morning, Monday morning, I am ready. I'm ready to speak and say what I got to say. All y'all fake for the protesters and the fake. Oh, we so concerned about George Floyd. Half of y'all are marching. I'm not even caring about this man. People are just doing it maliciously.
Everybody wasn't looting and burning up stuff. Yeah. So you cannot compare what other people are doing to the people that are using this for the wrong reason. Yeah. Handful of them. It's only a handful of them. The rest of us are tired of it. When the police get behind you and the red and blue lights come on, you're not supposed to be scared. You're not supposed to be scared.
I'm never scared. I have my registration insurance. I'm not scared. I know my rights.
Fucking
everybody that got killed by the police.
Exactly.
I'm I'm gonna just
Exactly.
it was almost over anyway.
You should have played it up.
No, it was only 4 seconds left. I cut it because it was about to end anyway. I feel like black people should be more mad at Trina.
She definitely canceled.
First of all, I ain't never get in a car or in anywhere and somebody be like, man, you need to put that Trina on, for one thing.
Right?
And, I can't name 5 Trina songs. That's just me. I ain't from Miami. Okay. And what's keeping her relevant at the moment is stuff like this. Her just speaking. Here's the thing, everybody has free speech.
You don't love hip hop.
Anyway, everybody has free speech, of course, which like Drew Brees gave his opinion. But freedom of speech, something people got to realize, and I'm sure she's realizing right now, right?
Got the right to remain fucking silent.
Exactly. Because freedom of speech does not equal freedom of conscience. And definitely people in the community have been pissed.
I know they on her ass.
Trending on Twitter. She made songs about finessing niggas and robbing niggas and stuff, and doing all this stuff. But now you against, like, it's so much to unpack that she said. The thing that got me, the thing that fucked me up is what she said at the end.
Right.
Is I have my license and my registration, so I'm not scared. I know
my rights.
Like, that's gonna stop her from getting shot in the fucking head.
Son, that everybody, we all have our license registration.
That was disgusting.
I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure George Floyd had that shit too.
Everybody, them. most of the people that have been pulled over by the law that's black have had their license registrations and they knew their rights.
I think that
shit didn't matter.
Tory Lanez has low key been a voice of reason, because I saw him tweet and make a video talking about these celebrities. He got more money than Trina, I'm assuming, right? But
most definitely.
For sure. Trina's selling fucking weight loss tea right now. She ain't got it like that. So nothing wrong with that. It's a hustle, but let's be real. All right. Tory Lanez, he made a comment saying these celebrities that are in power, that have money, need to stop telling everyday people how to protest and how to do stuff, because their situation ain't the same. That's basically what he was saying. And as you can see, there's a disconnect with her. Big Daddy was actually a very good voice of reason in that point. He made some really good points, but she wasn't letting him.
She wouldn't let that man talk at all.
At all.
She just, you could tell she's emotional. She was very emotional about what happened to her brother, which is unfortunate. But that's not what's going on. The difference is, and I think people need to realize, when we say Black Lives Matter, and we're talking about this, the police pay our tax dollars to protect us. You get what I'm saying? That's to serve and protect. That's their job. When niggas kill niggas, a lot of times those people go to jail. You know what I'm saying? They get in trouble. If they don't go to jail, they go be on the run for their rest of life. Their life will never be the same. There's been a lot of situations, as we know. I mean, just look at the names, bro. Think about however many years ago we was talking about Trayvon Martin, and when it wasn't Trayvon Martin, it was Samir Rice. When it wasn't Samir Rice, you know what I'm saying, it was Michael Brown. When it wasn't him, it was Sandra Bland. You get what I'm saying? It was Philando Castile. Like these names are so prevalent. It's like every year, it's like a new thing. So, like, for her to just say that as a black woman, we understand that your brother lost his life to a black man, but let's just be honest. Most crime is within the community. It's a higher chance for you to get killed by someone that looks like you in your own community. See, when people come out, I'm gonna say something that might be controversial, and I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna stick by what the fuck I'm saying. This whole black on black crime shit has got to stop. I'm not talking about, of course, it got to stop in general. But what I mean is using it as an argument, because this is my opinion. It's a myth. And what I mean by that is that it's a stigma used to basically similar to like All Lives Matter. It's a stigma used to distract you from what's really going on, right? You know, black people don't kill black people any more than white people kill white people. That's just the truth. It's you can't use that as an argument because everyday people, they just killing each other because they don't like each other, they hate stuff. The problem is a system that's supposed to protect us in isolate situations are out there murdering black men. This whole black on black crime, trying to use that, oh, a black man could kill a black man, don't care. Y'all act like niggas in Chicago don't march all year. Y'all act like they not trying to fix that problem. I'm bringing up, I don't want to hear shit, a motherfucking thing about Chicago. They want to fix this issue. You think people don't want their families not to get killed? But it's a completely different situation when someone is in the car and they're telling you, tell them, this is Philando Castile, hey, look, I'm just letting you know that I am a gun owner, but I'm reaching for my registration. As he proceeds to reach, he gets 5 or however many bullets in his chest. That's completely different from some stuff that's going on between some turmoil, some tension, or just some people who are just criminals. People who just murderers, criminals, they always gonna be that. That's been like that since the end of time. And it's fucked up that you got black people on the side of this saying this stuff when you got a generation of people who every day so, oh, you can be nonviolent, you ain't gotta do this, but y'all have a history of violence and using violence to get everything you need. Whether it's the fucking country with the Native Americans, whether it's the Pilgrims, whether it was, you know, a war, anytime we blew motherfuckers up, it was all in the face of whiteness. All of it. All of that shit. So for somebody like her to come out here and try to make that argument and just demonize everyone who's out here really standing up for a cause, I mean, she can shut the fuck up, bro. You know, nigga already don't listen to the music. We definitely not about to now. Like, you're done. Yeah. You're done. We don't, nobody, you're done. That's how I feel. When I heard that, that made me, I was hot. Somebody whose whole career is on the basis of black people in Miami. That's it. And then you diss those same people when you talk down upon them because they're upset and they're tired. If you're more upset about property than you are what's been going on for generations, then you're part of the problem. She's a part of it. So anything that happens to her career, whether it's people not supporting her losing, I don't give a fuck. She the baddest. She can deal with it. That's all I got. That's what I said. We're on the rant. I'm just saying, man. She the baddest bitch, man. And now you gotta deal with the consequences of what comes to you. I don't want nobody to hurt her. I don't want nobody to, do anything directly to her that's just gonna affect her emotionally or physically or nothing like that. But as far as
apparently they have already.
Yeah, like she let her own personal vendettas in situations get in the way of the message. And when you do that as a black person, I don't know. I don't even have words for you. That is how I feel. So, anybody come to me with that black on black crime shit, talk about that. I done unfriended a lot of niggas. That's all I'm saying. Don't hit me with that. We just had some dudes get murdered not too far from us or whatever. In our area. And that's sad, that situation or whatever. And I hope those people get justice, but don't detract from the message, the peace and the positivity that's been going on. You want to focus on all the wrong stuff, but not the right shit. You want to focus on niggas burning shit. Fuck out of here, man. I'm gonna buy your CD and burn it. No, I'm not gonna do that because then you still get the money. But you know what I'm saying? I hope she get negative streams on Spotify.
What the fuck? I get negative streams.
Man, y'all gonna say something.
God damn.
When I hear
you pretty much covered
everything. I'm about to say, you covered
everything.
I mean, honestly, there's nothing more to say.
Right. You said it all. Fuck. I second everything.
All I'm gonna say is she just doing the same thing that these other celebrities doing, which has really been driving me, is that they don't never have to say nothing about these people protesting and rioting until it happened in their city. And that shit drives the fuck out of me. So I'm in Atlanta. Damn, they're going crazy in Minneapolis. Boy, they went crazy in y'all in Atlanta? Boy, this Wakanda. Yo, no, we can't do that. This Wakanda.
What, T.I.?
That was T.I.
Yeah, man.
Man, Atlanta been good to us.
Come on, if you got a problem with it, you got a solution, say it. That's why I hate when people I'm gonna use this as an example how like people be like, hey, they think will we get demonetized for this? The disease. I'm about to say the COVID-19 or whatever. They trying to make us stay at home, but more people die from the common flu. And why do people want stuff to get out of hand before people take care of something? I don't understand. Why is that a thing?
Just so niggas can go to the club.
That's what I'm equating this to. Like you don't have a problem when it's going on everywhere else, but right when it happened in your city and something that you profit off of might get damaged or something. Now you like, hey man, we not supposed to be doing this. They weren't supposed to be doing it in LA. Why you ain't say nothing then? They're not supposed to be doing it in Seattle or wherever else they're doing it. But when it happened, when it hit close to home, cause she like you said, she used it. Cause my friends worked there and they got people who you cool with. You cool with other artists that live other places that got friends that do stuff in other cities. You won't worry about them though. You only worry about people that's immediately close to you and yourself. You being selfish. That's what these celebrities doing. They being selfish. Not all of them, but the ones who be speaking out and be mad that protest stuff happening in their city, I feel like they're being selfish, and that's just my take on it.
Yeah, 100%. She only spoke up when it was in her area. She wasn't saying shit about shit. It was all fine and dandy until it came to Miami, and I just ran by it.
Bars?
I wasn't even trying to do that. That's crazy. But yeah, man.
Hey, off topic. Y'all think the case numbers are gonna be crazy? Like, what if they don't go up, son? What up?
I mean, this is the thing about it. Like, one, it's getting hotter, so that's supposedly supposed to kill the virus. And two, with all this going on, nobody really trying to get tested anytime soon. So it might not go up, but it could still go up. We just don't know.
I know it's not necessarily going to kill off the virus, but not as many people going to get infected. This shit's still going to be here.
I was glad to see a lot of people be aware of it, even though with everything going on, people still have enough awareness. Kind of proud of people for that to like still wear their masks. So but
the mask is gonna stop anything though.
Well, it helps. It's like it's kind of like because some people may say it may not make a difference. That doesn't mean you should stop because bit like it would help. It normally helps people more so who have it. It can prevent them from spreading it, right? Mm-hmm. So if you have it, you wear a mask, you and stuff like that. Really, you should be quarantined, but you can be asymptomatic, so you don't know you have it. You go out with a mask, you got one on. Then if another person has one on, then that kind of help. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't know if you have it.
I get it.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, I think it's better not to wear one. I mean, it's better to wear one than take the risk. I mean, I go out anytime I go to the store, I'll wear one. It's because I don't know. I might have it and something might happen and I don't want to spread it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have had it already. It just nothing was wrong with it. So
but yeah, we just not gonna know though. Especially if it's supposed to be what they say, it's supposed to be a 2 to 3 week thing. Nobody's gonna really go to get tested in the next month with everything that's going on. So we're not gonna know.
I heard New York governor. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say because we were just talking about it. It made me think about the autopsy for George Floyd. They tried to say that this man had the Rona.
Yeah, like that matters.
Yeah. That was their autopsy. Then they did a second one and said no, he died from suffocation. And
I
don't know the word they use. I don't know how to say that.
Asphyxia, or something like that.
We're gonna use it. That's what we're gonna use. I don't know how to say that.
Something like that. Like,
what you about to say, Tootie?
Like, I feel like that. I was gonna say, one of the governors is like trying to force people to get tested. I think. Like, I want to say it was Minnesota. Would make sense. I think it was Minnesota. There was a report that some cases hadn't despite it, but like you said, people probably not getting tested. So, like you said, we'll never really know. Yeah, that autopsy thing. I'll just say this real quick. That was some shady shit, bro.
Do you feel like the dude who did the autopsy should get charged?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Oh,
Put him in
definitely.
jail with the officer. Like, probably not for the same.
What is that?
That's definitely something. I don't know what to call it.
I just had it.
Like with I don't know, some information, something dealing with evidence or
I'm surprised you don't know.
Yeah,
Well, you probably do.
I don't know the term. But yeah, man, like
I can't think of it right now.
That was a cover up there. If that
Definitely
family wouldn't have had the resources or the thought process to get their own autopsy, we'd be having a completely different conversation right now. So that shit was goofy. I don't even know why they tried that.
So
shit.
See
tampering, is that the word y'all looking for?
Yeah, tampering with evidence or something like that.
That's what it is.
I don't know why I just thought about it.
So that goes to show you, like, with some of these deaths that's been going on while people been getting tested, like probably like more than half of them wasn't even corona. They would just say, oh yeah, they died from corona.
Oh yeah, they would. Yeah, but somebody had came out and said that, like,
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like they were saying, like you could get hit by a car, but die from getting hit by a car. But then they were like, oh, well, didn't he was coughing and stuff, and you show symptoms, they would deem it as a corona death.
Wow.
So like the numbers, so that means like the numbers that they've been giving us on like how many cases just
they probably are inflated by like 20, 30, 35%. Like we just don't know.
Bro, that's wild. Like, why? I don't understand. Like, for what?
Propaganda.
So it never goes away, man. Never goes away.
Well, nah, I'm gonna start going into some other shit. So we can just talk about that another day.
Man, look, we talking about all this chaos and stuff like that. And we got to talk about the chaos that happened at our front door, my nigga. We got to talk about it.
Oh man.
Today, after in our area, just been so proud of the people and people that's close, just having peaceful protests and shit. You know, everything was fine, and this had, and keep in mind, a lot of people trying to change the narrative, and that's what fucks me up because it's hurting progress. This has nothing to do with those protests, not even a little bit. But there was an obviously, and I'm just gonna say it, an obviously mentally ill African American man on today when we're recording this. It is June the 5th in our area who did some shit, man. He did some shit.
He was like,
caused some ruckus. Hey, when
this
y'all
man
see
was on some white people shit. Honestly,
you just straight up said, "All right, here we go."
Like, I had to. I was so
it.
shocked. I was shook when they said it was a nigga. I'm like, what?
Son, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I had to chalk up an L for the black community when I saw that. I just knew. So this man, okay, all right. So I'm gonna tell y'all this is what I was hearing. Okay, so I freaked out for a second, and I tried to keep my composure. But this is what I heard because there was a lot of false information being spread. I heard a nigga was shooting, shot up like Target. And he shot up Sanderson Farms and he shot up whatever
Dollar General
stuff like that. I'm not gonna, give this information out or whatever, which one it was, just for I guess reasons. But my nigga Ron, was employed in one of there. The first person I thought of was him, and I'm just like, oh shit. I'm just like, oh shit. So I messaged Ron. I was like, hey, you good, bro?
You messaged me, Devon messaged me, and that nigga Joe called me.
So see, this is some crazy shit. I was asleep when all this was just like going on. I took a little. I was in a baby coma. Like, I was asleep for like 4 hours. I wake up. Oh shit! So niggas shooting up him. I'm like, hello? And like the only thing I knew about was Target, so I didn't even know until I got in the party that they shot up Sanders, or they claimed that Sanders' farm was shot up.
Yeah, man.
That's why you didn't get a message from me, Ron. I had to clear that up. I was dead. Don't think I ain't thinking about you, because if I was up, I thought about you.
Man, I messaged with Ron. I was like, nigga, you work the night shift, right? And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, okay, because you might not. I think in my head, you might not be going to work.
What's actually crazy about it, because Davon was the first person to message me. I was asleep. So I didn't even know what was going on. Then he texted me. I saw I had text message. I'm like, what Davon texting me about? Like, are you good? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I just text back. I'm like, yeah. And then like right after I texted, I closed it, went on Facebook, scrolling. I'm like, oh, this why he texted me.
Son, like I want to know, like, does anybody know, like, did he used to be like employed at these places? Like,
I got a lot of information from like.
Okay, I want to know his motivation.
People that's close to him and stuff like that. I be finding out all the tea. All right, I don't even be trying to. So, all right. So, funnily enough,
this
person, this man that you see here, Walter Albritton. 41 years old from Pontotoon.
That nigga sound like a prince. And it's like he got the third in his title.
Yes, an Albritton the third. Like he walk everywhere he go with a scepter.
Yeah. This man a whole terrorist.
This man, he sound like he's supposed to be getting ready to take over.
This man is a domestic terrorist.
Basically. He sound like he getting ready to take over the throne, like Congo or some shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, unfiltered. So this person, just to let you know, I'm gonna tell for the people that's watching or listening. So the area that we live in typically doesn't have a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, the protests here were relatively.
We really ain't got shit.
Because y'all probably live in cities. We live in a small town.
We live in a town, not a city.
Small town.
And even though I'm not physically in a town, I'm not that far from it. All my friends are there, family. All of us are there, right?
We got like a population of what, like 4,000, if that.
Maybe more than that.
Do we really? I think it's more than that.
I think it's more.
I don't even know.
I'll look it up. We'll look it up afterwards. But yeah, so all I was saying was that they said a man drove his car through Target, and was shooting and stuff like that. And I'm just like, fuck, why is Target always the target? I'm like, what? I'm like, what's going on? Like, niggas really going after Target. So, just in that he drove his car through Target, and eventually, it
was a nice shoot too.
Yeah, nobody was actually hurt.
I'm gonna just sneak this in real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
They say, I just looked it up and say Hammond got a population of 20,000. When? When do we have that many people that live in Hammond, son? I swear I see the same people everywhere.
For real.
Even when I go to a different store, I'm like, man, I just saw you at the gas station.
Hammond, Louisiana, 20,000.
20,000.
It got to be flawed. They must be talking about Hammond, Indiana. I don't know.
So, so he went through there making rampage and stuff like that. So to get more background about it, apparently he actually worked at that Target. And he was fired yesterday.
Oh, see?
So I saw the video. Did y'all see the video?
Yeah, I saw a video.
Okay.
I saw the video for Target.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw a video.
What video did y'all see?
A white dude was recording, and then when he came, like he got like, I guess he got like stuck on like the dude that drove in there. He got like stuck on the register, and the white dude was like running through the store telling everybody to get out or whatever. That's the video I saw.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't do that bit.
Hey, so I saw the video. Believe it or not, this young man went live on Facebook.
Yeah.
While he was doing him. While he was
that man ain't young.
So I basically, from the clip I saw, and I'm gonna send it to y'all afterwards.
40 ain't old, son.
Yeah. So
it's not young.
The tell of events that took place, you don't actually see him in the video. I haven't seen a video of like his perspective when he first like drove into through that bitch or whatever. But this nigga was bumping Tupac when he drove through the thing.
He was bumping Tupac.
That's not a joke. That's really just really.
Which one? What's on?
They about to try to say
how
rap
do
music.
you want it?
Yeah. They about to say that rap music influencing people to do crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Bro, they do that shit.
I don't even remember what song it was. I just noticed. I recognized the song.
When they be playing Hail Mary.
California Love.
It wasn't Hail Mary. It wasn't California Love. I really don't know what it was. So he proceeds to get out of his car and.
Why y'all joking?
Yeah.
God, dog, I just don't realize. So y'all ain't been serious since this segment started.
I guess because nobody got hurt, so he just like.
God damn.
I mean,
so out the car.
Oh.
He starts yelling and he's like really unintelligible or whatever. It's obviously this man has snapped, right? And that's the bad thing is because I think the problem is it's crazy because a lot of times we see white people do crazy stuff and they always use the mental health thing. But something was really wrong with this man.
So was it drugs?
I don't know. I think he's like something's like wrong. It didn't seem
just snap.
Yeah, like, and I've seen people like I've heard that people in his family, said like stuff is wrong, a little stuff is wrong with him, and apparently this has nothing to do with that. He never mentioned his religion when he was like freaking out and stuff. Apparently, he converted to the Muslim faith or whatever. So that's not going to make it even better or whatever. Yeah, hold on. So the page he went live from, his name was like a Muslim name that's not actually his birth name or whatever. So he didn't mention nothing about his faith or nothing like that while he was doing it. But he literally was walking through the store like, where y'all at? Don't run now. I want my money.
They ain't put that direct deposit in, man.
So it wasn't even one day.
It's Friday. He didn't get his check.
He didn't get his check.
He said, I want my money.
Now, this happened at like noon. He gave him a chance. That direct deposit supposed to hit.
Oh, my God.
But look, so he proceeds to walk through the store. And at that time, from his perspective through the live video, there was nobody there. Like, everybody got fucking go, as you would expect, right? So he proceeds to go to the back of the store. Obviously, he's looking for a specific person or group of people. I'm guessing whoever fired him, right? So,
or he just know that that's that escape route.
Yeah, so he leaves and goes through the back. This nigga proceeds to yell out the security code. I'm not gonna repeat it, but he says, "Yeah, I know that code. Something, 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 something." He yells out the numbers. Gets to the back and steps outside or whatever, and then he manages to leave throughout the back and stuff like that. He's still looking for somebody. As he's walking outside, there's a person who's sitting in their car minding their own business. Like I said, he's unintelligible. He's saying shit that's not even making sense. He's laughing like a child, like, ha, ha, hey, can I get a ride? Can I get a ride? He walks up to somebody's car. He says, let me get a ride. Let me get a ride. Hold on, yeah, nigga, give me the fucking car. I'll blow your shit up. And he picks up one of his devices or whatever. And he like points it toward the window. The car fucking darts off. Boom. So then he's another truck. He goes towards the truck. And he starts saying the same thing. Let me get the ride in that truck. Let me get a ride truck. Basically, like he's trying to get away. And the video basically ends, and you hear the cops trying to apprehend him. So they actually arrested him. He wasn't killed, which basically brings the point of a situation can be isolated from cops who know what the fuck they doing. Because they had it all. Let's just be honest. Kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, that man had explosives.
Yeah, but they didn't. Oh, here's the thing, though. It hasn't been confirmed. Allegedly, they're explosives. The one that I've heard at Sanderson Farm, the one he put there, that was supposed to be an explosive, whatever, wasn't actually one. So I believe he was putting bait stuff to scare people. So here's another thing. The other places he put a explosive, a so-called explosive, was Target. He brought one in there like he was going to blow the shit up. He put one at Sanderson Farms, and he put one at the Dollar General, one of the Dollar Generals. He apparently, what I've heard, worked at those places prior. I have a confirmation from somebody that used to work at Sanderson Farms stating he used to work there. And then the Dollar General was just under the assumption that he worked there as well too, because he picked those places specifically. So this nigga was just wreaking havoc and just causing shit. All of the stuff that was going crazy, we're talking about bombs, it all go back to this nigga. The only thing that I see is not related and that happened, apparently somebody got fucking hit on the train track or whatever.
What?
Today.
Yeah, somebody got hit by a train today, right there by the K Street restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so when all that was going on, it just all seemed like coordinated, like some shit was just popping off. I'm like, boy, the KKK that came down here, they fucking shit up. Then I see this black dude running into, I'm just like, what's going on or whatever. So this is obviously a situation where someone snapped and this is that, you know, he was married to someone I actually know. I'm not gonna say their name, but you know, they're not together. He actually apparently left him not too long ago, all kind of stuff. So
it was just going downhill for this man.
Yeah. So he lost his job, and from what I can tell, that's the gist of it. So here's another thing. The person,
hold on, you said she left him?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it sounded like you said he left him. I was like, he a fun bun.
Oh, wow.
No, she did. And there's a lot of this stuff I'm saying. A lot of the stuff is just accounts I'm hearing and stuff. They may not go all into detail. Like I said, it's in our area, so I'm just here. Okay.
Well, hold on, man. Who got hit by a train?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Are they dead? I mean, I don't believe that they're dead.
So we really don't have no information. We just know a vehicle was hit by a train.
Yeah.
Oh, and they were in the cold. I'm thinking like they were like walking and they got
vehicle
got hit. It was a red Suburban, like a burgundy Suburban or something like that.
9 times out of 4, they might not have made that one.
I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know if they got out the car or not. I
don't think
we really don't know.
There hasn't been a confirmed death, so I'm under the assumption that they survived because they would have reported on that pretty quickly. So, man, yeah, with everything going on, we got chaos at our own back door or whatever. There was a rumor going around that people were shooting on the interstate, shooting cars that was on the interstate. That wasn't, I don't see any evidence to support that, so I'm not going to really back that one. I didn't see nobody post about their window being shot out or nothing. So I don't have no confirmation for that. But
could we go back to the Amy dudes? Do you have any information on that? Like how did that happen? Like, do you know anything?
I don't only because I don't know. I've been hearing stuff on Facebook because the people that it happened to, I've seen them before. I don't really know who they are though. I just know they look really familiar. I'm just like, I don't know them though. But it was they got shot. That's all I know.
I figured they might have gotten shot. I just want more. Like what exactly went down?
Yeah, they got shot. I think one of them. I think they confirmed one of them survived or something.
Yeah,
that must have been to do with AJ. He was talking about around.
Yeah, one of them survived and the other one died.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, and stuff just needs to get better all the way around. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know about that. That's all I know about it. I wish I knew more, but as time goes by, I'm sure we will.
Yeah, of course.
Because I saw a lot of people talking about it on social media, and I was just like, I couldn't imagine. So yeah, this is the guy, and this is the dude who had everybody in him and freaking out, and everybody thought he was white. The picture was released.
I know I did.
I'm just glad.
Honestly, I'm glad nobody got hurt though. I was making jokes, but it's real good nobody got hurt.
Yeah, because I heard somebody got shot in the head in Target. I heard somebody got killed.
It's crazy how people just take shit and run with it, right?
With it, and they were running with it, trying to say that he was an activist, like they was trying to connect him.
Yeah, saying he had something to do with Black Lives Matter.
But he has nothing to do with it. Like it's nowhere near connected. How you go from the people who are protesting it being a completely peaceful protest to one
right? Exactly, ain't shit like that happening out here.
They was trying to say they felt like it was like a looting that got extremely out of hand.
Yeah, but they don't even. It was just him. Like
it was all personal.
Like this man,
right?
You mean to tell me this man by himself was like, oh, I'm about to look like he pulled a Leroy Jenkins, just like, oh, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
He was playing GTA.
Yeah,
like, for real.
What part of the wall? Like he came through the entrance.
Yeah, he came through the glass doors.
Yeah, and I don't even think he damaged. I don't even
what
think
he was riding it like that.
I don't even think he damaged the door. That's the crazy part.
A Jeep.
Oh, did they be open for him?
Yeah.
Hey, real talk. Like I know I was making fun of Davon and Sam for making jokes, but like got like that little Starbucks right there. Like what if you just like I just got this venti cappuccino, you just turn around, you just see a Jeep just come out like hold on, what y'all putting in the drink? I gotta get up out of here.
Wait, I'm so weak.
And they got that little Pizza Hut right there too.
Hey, what if this nigga pulled up to the door, wait for that bitch to open?
So wait, don't they? You know how they got the bathroom by the door? You imagine it coming
just
out
coming out the bathroom, you see it.
I think in a Jeep topping.
You're like, you thinking in your head, you like, oh, this a car show? Until you think that until he crashes into the.
We are horrible human beings.
I'm just saying. You should be like, is this a car show? Until you see him almost hitting people and run into the register, you like, oh, it's real.
I told these niggas in the party that's that new Amazon Prime pickup.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Like the video that we all saw, that the white gentleman that recorded or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why this funny to me. But like he was there and like he like low key in this man's face recording. But once cuz put
he got close.
Once cuz put that bitch in park, he's
He was no, because I know what he was doing. He didn't know if that shit was a mistake or not. So when that nigga, he was just looking at him like, you good, buddy? But when that nigga said, he was like, oh, get out the store, He's like, no, this nigga did this. He did this on purpose. He about to get out.
Then look, I can tell he was trying to be a good Samaritan and just, save people's lives. But like the one woman was like, I lost my phone. Man, like, you worry about the wrong thing right now.
Yeah, like, now's not the time.
Fuck your phone. You can replace that phone. You got you gotta go, baby. You gotta go.
Oh my goodness!
Can you imagine being in the store?
That'd have been
I'm glad I don't shop at Target. I probably go to Target like twice a year.
So
I would have been in that bitch.
It wasn't one of the times I be in there.
Same.
Earthquake? There were no earthquakes, so they can't.
Right. So no, we don't get them. We don't get them.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about that shit crazy. Man.
Yeah. Sad to the people who like traumatized by the situation and stuff.
Right.
And when I heard that, I was like,
I'm so weak.
That's who not going
to
Target.
glad nobody got hit.
Yeah. So that's always good. So yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. That's why black people don't do this shit because they not good at it. So anyway, so we're gonna close out with two different things, man. We thought about what happened, and we ain't gotta wait for the story to come up. But man, how y'all feel? The NBA season is back, full effect. July 31st, 8 games. We'll have motherfuckers fighting for spots. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them the rules, Tootie. Well, not the rules, but shit, how they bring it back.
Shit, I don't know all the details.
Do you know that?
There's only 22 teams coming back.
I know about the 22 teams, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I was saying that's why I was talking about the shit like that. Like 22 teams, 9 in the East, 13 in the West.
Wait, hold on. Why only 22?
Because the other niggas too far back.
Yeah, like they ain't got no chance. They only brought back the teams that got a chance to be able to play in. They usually
I got you.
Too now.
Yeah. Can you imagine being a team getting eliminated, not to cut you off, but like being the one fan of that one team that can't come back? Like, nah, y'all.
Yeah. So we could have had a chance to, get a winning record. But
I think they said KD might come back.
He said he not. They said
he said he not.
They said he probably not.
Please don't.
What about Kyrie?
He's about 100%.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, man.
I know he was hurt towards the end, but yeah, the 9th seed gonna be able to get a play in, but I forgot how they said. I don't know if it's gonna be like the 9th seed versus the 8th seed to play in, and the 9th seed gotta get 2 wins, and the 8th seed only gotta get 1. So it could be a best of a best of 2, I guess it's not best of 3. Like really, whoever, like if the 9th seed get that second game, then that's it. But if that fucking 8th seed win that second game, then tied. But the
Why is
8th seed
everybody calling me?
I don't know. That's gonna be stupid. I don't know how this shit gonna go, but I'm just glad it's back. I'm blowed that we gotta wait till July 31st, but them niggas not in shape, whatever. I hope some of them niggas in shape, niggas that can afford a fucking goal in their backyard in their house. I know all them niggas gonna be able to do that. And then the fucking facilities was closed and shit. But they said all this shit gonna be in Orlando now though.
Yeah.
Right? So how that's gonna go?
Wait, all the games?
Like the other team, yeah, all the games gonna be in Orlando, all of them. And
why?
What I don't understand
so
is
they can have like
an
isolated area.
Like
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't think no fans still gonna be able to go. But I wanted to know if the other teams that was there could come watch the games. I mean, they fucking there. Like if they not playing and somebody playing in the playoffs, like could they go?
So the teams can't watch neither.
Beat the crowd for some shit.
Oh, you mean like
no, I don't know,
like how they do the AAU?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the college
shit.
How they used to scout the teams
in the NCAA tournament. Shit. That'd be cold.
That would be
that'd be cool.
They need to consider that.
Some shit like that. That way, they can still
everybody be sitting in the stands with they team windbreakers on.
yeah. The pregame warm up shit.
All right, everybody, we in this section right here.
I don't see them doing that.
Cold,
just for like virus purposes.
Fucking with it.
But they gonna be in the stands. That's not. I don't know, son. I ain't saying gotta be all over. Just the teams that play on that day or some shit. They gonna be in that quarter. So I don't know how the fuck they gonna do this. I'm just glad it's back.
It would be cool though.
I know. Still working it out. That would a nigga needs somebody watching the game. Fuck, you gonna be quiet as fuck. You watching?
We gonna be watching on TV.
It can't be no awkward. I'll tell you one thing though. We need fans for the NBA for sure. Well, any sport, but ain't nothing more awkward. I don't know if y'all have seen clips than the fucking wrestling WWE without fans. That shit's so trash. Y'all been seeing clips or anything from that?
No, I don't really follow wrestling like that.
Man, I don't really follow it like I used to, but that shit, boy, it make you realize how important fans. Niggas be doing promos, but ain't no fans, dog.
So they still perform the whole entire show?
Yes.
Without
fans, right. They still like, listen to me. I'm going to go down. We're going to go to WrestleMania. It's going to be over.
Yeah, it's not the same without the crowd. What?
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas at practice.
Yeah. Nigga come down with his
You gotta get the aux, and put the crowd on, play and shit.
Right. Come down with he come down with his interest. He looking at the stands but nobody there, but he still.
Yeah. So that has oh my god.
Trash.
So cringe.
Trash. Absolutely.
But I know this is when all this first happened and stuff, and they were first thinking about when they first started talking about coming back like months ago or whatever, that people like Draymond Green and some other people or whatever, they said they're trying to get it to where if there weren't going to be fans, they were going to try to have an atmosphere like open gym kind of, to where there's like going to be music and stuff playing to try to like, so there wouldn't be like no dead noise to make it like awkward or something.
Yeah, because if they don't, all you go hear is fucking feet.
Right.
Hey, block that shit. You know.
Hey, what you know how much trash talking you gonna hear?
That's what I don't know if that was an NBA player. I think it was
get that weak ass shit out of here.
Or if it was an NFL player. I think it was an NFL player. They said the
mic up the stars. The
NFL, if the NFL comes back and there's no fans, that everybody should be mic'd up.
Well, that's gonna be chaotic though.
So they're gonna have
a lot of people say some racist stuff.
So they're gonna have to put that shit up. They're gonna put that shit on HBO or like Netflix. Goddamn it, they can't put that on primetime TV. You know I'm about to fuck over you, right? You know?
Yeah. Them niggas be talking cash money. This dude actually was like on the sound effects of the NFL films and shit. They be having all that shit on the dog.
That's what I'm
Niggas
saying.
really, they be wearing mics. Not all of them. Just like on a Monday night football.
They only mic up like a couple people.
You gonna be hearing all kind of insults and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, that nigga can't hold me. He got pussy in his blood. You like, whoa.
Oh my God.
What? White people gonna be so confused and like, hey,
that's how Richard Sherman was when he came back. When they took
man.
Michael Crabtree, that nigga was
Who was talking over Crabtree?
You
sounded like a little kid.
Like Crabtree on me, that's what you get. My nigga was hot.
Oh shit.
That's so funny. When you talk about the best and you come for the best like that, that's what you gonna get. The woman was like,
bro, they was talking that whole. They had to be talking
Crabtree.
Right.
Oh shit. But look, man, what we gonna close on? Guys, we gotta come together. Like the NBA is coming back.
We gotta come together. So we're gonna we making a team as a collective.
Yeah, I mean, we could pick our own for ones and then finish out with like trying to create one together. So it's gonna be fun. All right.
Okay.
So from the list that you see here, who want to go first trying to create their own team with $15? Bill, just starting $5.
$15. Okay. Let me see.
Okay, Ron going first.
I need him. I need him too.
Okay, so I'm gonna take
one contact then.
I'm gonna take Shaq.
Shaq, how much Shaq
That's
is?
$4.
$4, okay.
KD is $3. Oh, it disappeared.
What happened?
Where it went? Hold on, come back. Where you going?
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. Hold on. What's going on? It literally was just there. Don't do. Okay. All right. I don't know what's okay. It's back. It should be back now.
Okay.
So I said Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
KD.
Okay, so that's $7. You got 8 left.
Got $8 left. All right. I got $8 left. Okay, Kobe.
Okay.
So I got $4 left.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Pippen and Allen Iverson.
It gotta be one person from every line, or it could be anybody.
No. Anybody. $15. So, okay. So Ron you had Allen Iverson, Pippen, Kobe, Shaq,
and Durant.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I got you.
Wait, what? AI, Pippen, Kobe, Shaq, and Durant. What KD?
Yeah.
Oh, KD right there. Oh,
yeah, $3.
Boy, he got a nasty team.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use whatever you want if he picked it. If you just using $15.
AI, Pippen, KD, Kobe, Shaq. KD. How the fuck you did that, son? 8, 11. 11. Okay. Bro, you got more money left. You can't do this.
I got more money left?
Nah, but it don't matter. You just build a starting 5.
He got 15, bro.
How much money I got left?
Use the 15.
How much money I got left?
Let me see. 8, 11. Oh no!
That's 15.
Did, bro. That's 15.
That's 15. It's a starting 5 anyway. It's a starting 5 anyway.
Right on the money.
All right, D. All right, D. You can go.
Hey, that might win, bro. Shit.
I got my people. I got my people gonna climb up on the perimeter, and I got some scores. You know,
gotta have Jordan.
Okay, he got Jordan. That's 5.
I got Jordan. D-Wade.
Okay, that's 8.
Fuck. Bill Russell.
You said Bill Russell?
Yeah,
he said Bill Russell.
11. Okay, you got $4 left. Man, Sam studying it, boy. You close as hell.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to put together a good little team.
You said how much I got left?
4.
4? All right. Fuck.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go KD and James Harden.
What's the scene? What's the scene?
Okay. Jordan, Bill Russell, KD, D Wade, and James Harden.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna go with Nash.
Okay.
Nash, KD, Shaq. How much I got left? 8 or 7?
Let me see. You said Nash, KD, Shaq. So you got that's 8. So you got you got 7. You got 7 left.
Give me Nash, KD. Give me LeBron. I got 2.
LeBron got $5. Okay.
And Dirk. No, I got that's it. That's
LeBron,
15, right?
Dirk. So LeBron, Dirk, Shaq, Steve Nash, and who else?
Durant.
Durant.
All right.
Nash,
So that's
KD.
That's what I'm going with. I'm making sure I do this math right.
Your team tall as fuck. Besides,
hell yeah. So we're gonna get buckets.
I'm trying to make sure I got the math right.
My team clamping. I don't care.
So we got all that, and we spacing the floor out.
All right, here we go.
Spacing the floor too.
Here we go.
That's good. We're gonna do it better.
I got the perfect team.
All right. So I'm going with that person at the bottom right in the $1. That is David Robinson, huh?
Yeah. David. Yeah,
okay. So look, I'm going with Nash. I'm going with David Robinson. I'm going with KD, Jordan, and Kareem.
You smart motherfucker.
He went and got the towers. He got some towers.
Jordan and Kareem. Jordan, Kareem, KD, Nash, and David Robinson. Good Lord. I don't.
You know what's crazy?
Whoever David Robinson.
KD was in everybody's team. He the greatest.
Well, this man, who gonna stop this man, son?
Nobody. That's why I picked Scottie Pippen. He on the team with us. Can't nobody else hold him.
All right, cool. So we all create our starting lineup.
Well, look, I got Jordan, so I know nobody ain't stopping Jordan. And I got Bill Russell.
Pippen gonna guard him. They be going at it in practice. I had saw it on the
last but who always win in practice?
Okay. The coach.
No.
What? All right, y'all. So let's come together last day and try to make our own starting 5 that we can agree with for 15.
That we can agree with. Well, obviously, it's like KD.
That's gonna be easy.
KD in there, bitch.
Gotta make it.
KD there.
So KD on the team.
So who else had most? Y'all had Shaq too. Around the Sam had Shaq.
I mean, we ain't got to use Shaq. I just feel like everybody was want KD.
Right. I would put Kareem over Shaq. That's just me. If we had to pick a big
Kareem over Shaq.
That's just me. That's for.
Well, we picking our center. Okay, let me see. Look at all the big men on here.
Yeah, like we don't have to be a center. Like you don't have to be somebody who could play the 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just saying the big man. We got Tim Duncan, Kareem.
We do need a big man.
Who that is? Karl Malone, Shaq, Kevin Garnett, Bill Russell. I like Dirk. He might be selling food, but that nigga ain't gonna be able to play.
Who that is for $2?
Who?
Who that
Elijah
is for
Wan?
$2? The big man for $2.
Elijah
Wan. Oh man, I didn't know he was right there.
Yeah, for me, it's out of Kareem or Elijah Wan.
Shit,
Patrick Ewing not up here.
Let's go with Elijah Wan
instead of David Robinson. Hakeem got 2, right?
Is that Karl Malone next to Shaq?
Yeah.
That look different. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it's the picture.
Yeah, if we try to,
like a Simpsons character.
His head look whopped.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who y'all would pick, but for me, I might fuck with your boy Kevin Garnett because he could do everything.
He really can.
That's true.
Like I know these other dudes could, like everybody on here could score, but like he don't have to be on the block. Like
I'm sorry, son. I just want to dominate.
Yeah, I feel like
he got an MVP.
Shaq, Kareem,
I feel like we could make that same argument.
Dominant. I said a dominant.
That man Durant. I feel like he was. I said Durant. Garnett. I feel like he was dominant.
What you about to say too, then?
No, because you were saying for big man like Garnett over pretty much everybody as far as a big man, because if he can do everything.
I mean, like
I say
we don't have to give it to him in a certain spot. Like Garnett and Dirk are the only ones that we could give it to them as a big man, and if you want to count Charles Barkley too, but he's not playing no center. But like those are the only ones you could give it to anywhere on the court, and they could give you a bucket from that spot.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
I just feel like
Tim Duncan. You don't feel like that with Tim Duncan?
I mean,
not on the same level as Garnett.
Inside not on the same level. Inside the art.
I'm just.
So you saying KG shoot threes like that?
Yeah,
not like that, but he could shoot them if
he'll be more consistent than Tim.
Like, what's his percentage?
I don't know what his percentage is.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie,
just
bro.
thinking about
Tim Duncan that shocked me with some damn threes. Like, fuck. Like, I like that one that did them late in the damn game.
And he
fucking threw that bitch to him.
And he didn't average 13, 14 rebounds. And this man is one of the greatest defensive big men of all time.
That's true. But
I feel like Kareem could do that, Shaq could do that, and Bill could do
No, they definitely can. It's just that's just for me personally.
Yeah, I think if I'm picking my scoring defense balance, even though I didn't pick him in my 5, because I'm just trying to get, this craziest team I could, right?
Right.
But if I'm picking somebody for defense and offense, I'm thinking Hakeem, and he's $2. So that'll give you more space to spend.
And he tall.
That's just me. We'll still have $10.
What I like about him, he got one of them that got a move on.
Boy, fuck that move.
They got an unstoppable, I guess, the dream shake.
It's not.
It's that bit butter.
It's not unstoppable.
That bit butter. Who's stopping that on the list?
The dream shake ain't
stopping that on this list?
Who's stopping it?
Who's stopping that on this list then? On this list, who's stopping him from doing that to them?
Somebody that's a big man?
Yes.
Pretty much everybody on here except Dirk or Barkley could stop it. I'm not saying they're going to stop him. You don't stop a superstar, but the move isn't unguardable. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. He's a superstar, bro. You can't take that away from him. That superstar is doing that move. That's his move. That's what I'm saying. Who's going to stop it?
Nobody's taking the move away from him.
I'm not taking the move away. I'm not saying he's not going to score with it every time. That's what you're making it sound like. Yes, shut the fuck up. But
like
I was saying, ain't no stopping that nigga when he do that fucking move.
Here we go.
We can pick Olajuwon.
All right, so we still got $10. We still need 3 more people.
Well, what's our 2? Olajuwon and who?
Olajuwon and KD.
KD? Okay.
Can we cheat?
What you mean?
Do we have to stay within the $15 limit?
We gotta stay within. We gotta stay within the $15 limit. I'm saying, like, do we gotta pick people like
in the exact position?
Yeah, like who are listed at that position, or can it be somebody who can play?
It's just it's just a starting 5.
Hey, y'all trying to put Tracy McGrady at the point?
Hell yeah! Then my nigga only $1?
Hey, that's crazy.
You said at the point.
That make her run point, son.
You can run point. I like that.
Yes.
I'm in agreement.
If he run point, then we're gonna have $9 left for 2 people.
All right. Shit.
Who that would be? Kobe and Jordan?
Not them two.
Not them two. It'll have to be.
It could be one of them.
So y'all saying we gotta get another big?
I don't think we necessarily need another big because Kevin Durant could play the 4.
Yeah.
Like just
that's what I'm saying. Who going? So if KD the 4, then we could. Then all we missing is 2 guards.
KD gonna be the 3, right? So we got Olajuwon and KG.
No, we got Olajuwon.
We didn't pick up. Shit, if I'm thinking the last $9, because so far we got KD, we got Tracy McGrady, we got Elijah Wan. I'm thinking the last $9. I'm thinking Kobe and LeBron.
And another thing, you know, people be want to act like Tracy McGrady ain't had them clampers. That man played defense. He'd be sleeping on Tracy McGrady defense. So.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with Kobe and LeBron.
I'm thinking Kobe.
I ain't taking LeBron over Jordan, bro. I ain't taking LeBron over Jordan.
It's not about that.
I'm thinking about the best team though.
I'm saying that we got $9 left. We have $9 left. And you said Kobe. I said Kobe and Jordan. You said Kobe and LeBron. We both agree on Kobe. And if it come down to the last $5 we got left, what's the best available player we can have for $5?
I'm thinking for the team we created though, LeBron would fit. Like, I'm not saying okay. That's what I'm saying.
LeBron.
It's easier to
anybody.
It's easier to have. It's
Jordan
easier to have. No, he can't. It's easier to have two ball handlers than it is to have two people who want to take like.
Who can't?
Jordan can't fit with everybody, son. You have to fit. You have to fit a team around Jordan. Jordan can't fit with every team.
That's what they did for with the Bulls.
That's just my thought. If I'm picking the last two, if not,
I like it.
Because LeBron, even though he's a dominant ball handler, LeBron has proved that he could win with another ball handler, quote unquote Kyrie, and that would be Tracy McGrady.
So, because Jordan didn't prove that he could win with a ball handler, he can't do it.
That's not what I'm saying.
So what are you saying? I know you said LeBron proved that he could do it. So I'm saying since Jordan improved it, I'm saying why not Jordan?
Jordan never played with somebody like him. That's what I'm saying.
Like on his level.
I'm saying that shouldn't matter. I'm just saying that you shouldn't hold that against Jordan. Just to be on the damn, like
I'm not picking Jordan
just saying it's on the dream team.
I'm not
whatever
picking Jordan
team.
just because he's Jordan.
That's what you said. You saying I'm picking Jordan just because he's Jordan?
That's what I feel like.
Because I told you why I was picking him, but that's not why. I just told you why I picked him.
Why? I didn't hear your reason.
Because I'm not picking Jordan over LeBron. I said we have a fucking one guard spot. If Tracy McGrady gonna play the point, and KD gonna play the damn four, and we agree that we could get Kobe, who's the other best available fucking guard that we can get, and that's Jordan. If I get LeBron,
but we don't need another. We don't need another guard if we have Kobe.
Well,
we don't need LeBron if we already got a point guard.
Well, if we get
Tracy McGrady.
Well, if that's the case,
LeBron has shown that he could play with another point guard that wants to handle the ball a lot. Jordan hasn't proved that he
did
play with
we don't need him.
A volume shooter.
What?
Jordan hasn't proved that he could play with somebody that's also a volume shooter like himself. We have Kobe. That's what we're saying. Kobe. I don't want Kobe and Jordan on the same team. So if we
But you want Kobe and LeBron on the same team.
Because we got $9. If we had 10, it would be Jordan and LeBron.
I just said we got $9.
I know.
They're both $5.
Since it's
exactly.
Since it's 9, I'm picking Kobe because you're gonna want to have either Kobe or Jordan. And so I'm picking Kobe over Jordan because we only have $9.
I guess.
All right. Well, I was in agreement with the getting Kobe and LeBron as the last. That was my suggestion. So after much consideration or whatever, it seems like just the majority consensus is T-Mac at point, Kobe at the 2, LeBron at the 3, KD at the 4, and Akeem at the 5. Whatever. $15 fully spent. And I agree with the sentiment of as much as, it's like, why pick Jordan? Why pick LeBron over Jordan or whatever? It's more so, like I said, the reason I said that is because I just feel like it fit the team better. If you got Kobe, I feel like Kobe and Jordan is somewhat interchangeable, but like you said, like if we had 10, it'd obviously be, Jordan and LeBron. Now here's the thing though. Here's the thing. If now that we saying that, right? If we did Tracy McGrady at point, David Robinson at the 5.
You're not changing nothing up, man.
No, I'm just saying. That'd be the situation at work. David Robinson at 5, KD at 3, then we'd be able to get Jordan LeBron. You know, but I was cool with the original thought of it. So we got T-Mac, Kobe, LeBron, KD, Olajuwon.
Yes, sir.
That's the starting 5. Look, so man, before we get into more spirited, heated debates and conversations, man, that's actually it. That's everything, man. Anybody got any closing remarks, whatever you want to say at the end before we close out and I stop the recording? This is the place for everybody. So.
No, I have nothing to say. I had a great time though. This was fun.
No, for sure.
Dang, you can't see my hand. Fuck it.
What you been doing?
Okay. You was doing the black.
Anything you want to say, Deva? You said what?
Well, you cutting out really bad, bro.
I wasn't talking. That's talking.
You got anything you want to say before we close out?
I'm sorry. I got some damn trash ass internet. That's probably why. Oh shit! Thanks for having me. Looking tired. Yeah, we do this on the daily, y'all. So this ain't nothing new. See me again, probably. You know, come back with a better argument than niggas again. So yeah.
For sure, man. Well,
you know, can't wait to have my own podcast and bring y'all niggas on.
You know, man, your presence is always welcome.
Debate podcast.
That's all it's gonna be. Just 3.
You don't want the shoes.
Go get some heat.
You don't want the shoes.
You don't want that.
You don't want the shoes.
I've been asking around for this.
You don't want the shoes.
Been talking about them.
I'm Stephen A. Smith. You Skip Bayless.
Finally got a big.
You're wrong.
If you Stephen A, then I'm Shannon Sharp. So yeah, negative.
All right,
man. Before we get into something else, look, man, that's it, man. So everybody that's watching us on YouTube, appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe what you enjoyed and everything like that. If you listen to this on other platforms such as Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever else our stuff is located, definitely be sure to follow us on those platforms and everything. Be sure to follow us on Instagram as well too at Slappin Funny. Spelled out all the way.
Stupid.
Right? These niggas dancing. And this is us, man. And we signing out today. Appreciate y'all. Love you. Goodbye.